What's up, country park goers? I still do not know what to call people who like this series. This is Wepre Country. Well, it's actually Wepre in Welsh. It's Wepre Country Park. It's near the border between Wales and England. It's in Shotton, which is a pleasant town. It's got a very nice cafe in the visitor centre. Got yourself a bowl of chips, that was nice. Yeah, onto the exposition and the tour, innit?
Hello, well, Wepre has a long history. It was originally a royal hunting forest, which was much larger than the current size of the country park. And in 1157, Henry II was ambushed here by the Welsh and only just escaped from the battlefield, though he eventually won the war. And then in medieval times, there was a manor house here, but then it was purchased by a guy called Edward Jones, who demolished that house and built a Georgian mansion here. And the visitor centre is actually on the site of the old mansion, and underneath our feet, apparently, the old cellars are still intact, but they're not normally open to the public. The visitor centre probably, there isn't a plaque, but it probably dates from the 80s at some point. That's when it was designated a country park, but it is also now part of the Connors Quay woodland and wetlands site of special scientific interest, and if we're lucky we might see some rare wildlife as we look around the park. Okay, just behind the visitor centre you've got the remains of the old Hall's gardens. These were laid out by Edward Jones. Here you've got a Victorian herb garden. So you've got some angelica there, fennel, hyssop, lavender, oregano, chamomile, Jacob's ladder, so lemon balm, Welsh onions, thyme. So they're not short of things to spice the food up here. You've got a mini ha-ha that you can just step up. Not quite sure what these would have been used for, whether they're dovecotes or ovens or wine cellars, who knows. Then you've got a bit of a fountain here. Oh no, it's actually a sundial, isn't it? And then up the steps you've got some carved out seats and a little gazebo. At the top of end of the gardens, you'll find this ornamental pond. Now then, it does say that this park is the home for great crested newts, so this might be one of the places where you're most likely to find them. So we'll be very lucky if we do at this time of year, I think, but you never know if we keep our eyes to the ground. Okay. Further on along the main trail between the visitor centre and the park's crowning glory, which we'll keep from you for a short while, you've got some impressive red sandstone cliffs. You can actually see the marks where the brook has actually, or no doubt some glacier has carved marks in the rock illustrating its passage. This is a very attractive walk actually. Yeah, let me say that these attractions are quite well spaced out. This is quite a large estate, so you know, to see everything you do need to do a bit of walking. Okay, as you can see, this part of the valley is absolutely lovely. Very popular with dogs as well as humans, especially the way the river, the brook runs through. You're still got a lot of the autumn colours. We're filming this in middle of March, but got the wild garlic coming up, and that's giving the place a pleasant aroma as well. What more could you ask for? Hello, this is a particular beauty spot in the park. This bridge is known as Pont Tabor, but I think I'm right in saying this was actually moved here from a different location just because one of the landlords, I think it was a John Frame, decided it would look better here at this junction of paths. But whether here or there, this is actually a beautiful spot. And at the top end of the park is its most unique feature, a genuine medieval castle. This is Ewloe Castle, and if you want to know more about it, you'll have to find our separate video in our All the Castles playlist.
It might not be out by the time that this video comes out.
Yeah,
so
this one might come out first, but be patient with us. There's a lovely boardwalk section bit alongside the brook. This is between the castle and the visitor centre, and on the left hand side, well, left hand side if you're going back towards the visitor centre, there's an area of marshland. And if you're going to see the great crested newts, I'm guessing this is probably the best place to do so.
Oh, more frog spawn.
So where we're looking? Yeah.
Hold on, I'll point the camera down so you can see it. Where that stick is, it's absolutely covered in frog spawn.
What?
Right.
All over, right there.
I thought I saw something move near to the... You see where that bit of litter is? Just go down from there. Or maybe it's our shadow. I just thought I saw something.
Could be a pond skipper or people walking causing ripples.
Hello, this is the Wepre waterfall. As you can probably tell, it's not a natural feature. It was actually built by John Frame to provide hydroelectric power to the hall, because Connors Quay and Shotton, they didn't get mains electricity until 1925. So this was an important source of the energy needs for the hall. This is another interesting feature of the park. This is what's called the Rosy Pool, and it was built by James Frame as to stock fish for his own purposes originally. That apparently he invited guests to come here and fish for their supper. So at that point it was mainly stocked with game fish, but now I think it's mainly carp. But apparently there's a board round the far side that will tell you exactly what type of fish are in here. If you're wondering what all the ticker tape is for, it's actually to deter cormorants from coming and settling on the lake, because apparently they could, if they were allowed to settle here, they would cause great damage to the fishing stock. So that's what this tape apparently frightens them off, but it doesn't scare off the ducks or wild geese. It's just effective against cormorants apparently. Yeah, there are football pitches here, and I think this is the home of Connor's Key Nomads. I'm not sure which league they actually play in, but I think they are quite a serious team, even if you don't have to pay to watch them. The club headquarters is there.
Ooh, what a bad save. Hello, sorry, I just got slightly distracted by this actually pretty decently entertaining game of football going on over there. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, share it with people if you particularly want to do that. It's a pretty good thing to do actually. Yeah, thanks for watching, bye, have a good night.